Hey, what's up everybody? It's Slightly Grim here. Decided to make a different video than I normally do, as obviously I just do playthroughs and competitive, but I'm an ESL player, and lately the ESL tournaments have been getting fewer and fewer and fewer players. So I've decided to release this video as kind of like a hoping to get more players into the scene. So if you are looking to do any tournaments just for fun to compete against any of the top teams, or you actually want to compete for the 100 grand tournaments, what you're going to need to do is come to play.eslgaming.com/America. You're going to need to register an account here. So this is the main page when you first come here. There'll be the little login buttons on the side, whatever. So once you have your account, you'll hit choose game. And this is all the games that they have tournaments for right now. This video is specifically for Rainbow Six, so you click Rainbow Six. And for me, I'm playing PC, so it'll be North America PC. And it brings you to the Rainbow Six upcoming cups section. So for me, at this current time, this is gonna be different if you're watching this, a couple months down the road. But right now they have the Pro League Season 2 North America. That's been running for a month now, I believe. But anyway, so if you're interested in looking into that, it has all the Pro League information, the mode, what requirements you need, which is ESL anti-cheat. There's the rule page here. And basically, if you just go through the quick rules, they have things like only one character using a shield per team. So basically, if I'm playing Blackbeard, nobody else on my team is allowed to use a character with a shield. You have to play daytime, and if you go to the custom games, there's a Pro League Season 1 section. You have to have that as your HUD. Some other stuff is, they do 8 rounds. Plant and defuse timers have been increased to 7 seconds from 5 seconds in ranked. And action phase was decreased to 3 minutes, whereas in ranked is 4 minutes, just so it's more competitive. You have to actually go in. You can't just kind of lurk around the map and camp your head off. But yeah. So right now, if we go to the rankings page, the North America PC, if it'll load, there we go. These are the top 8 teams in North America right now. These are all their points, their win-loss, and ties for rounds, I think. I'm not too sure what the third one is. But these are the 8 teams that are playing for a $100,000 tournament right now, which is going to end in 2 months, and then Season 3 starts. So if you go to the result page, it just kind of shows, who played who, what the score outcome was, the days. You can get all the info on here. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit here. Once you have your account, if you click this little flower looking cog, it'll bring you to your settings page. And this is where you actually join, create, or leave a team. There's this little team section right here. So if you're new to this, if you're new to this and you're just making a team and want to play with your friends, you'll just hit register new team, and a page will come up, ask you for the name of the team that you want, just some random other stuff. Once you have your team, you come back to the setting page and you hit my team, and this is where you can actually manage the team you've just created. So right now I'm on the meme team, and my members are Chap, Jaitus, Lewis, Nitro, and Raven. So these are all our members. And if you come here, you can see the team sheet, invite new members, manage team, premium status. You don't have to pay for that. It's not really worth it in my opinion. But yeah, so that's where you'll go to manage your team once you've created it. So to go back where we were, once you have a team, you'll come here, and this shows the upcoming cups. You're going to want to join the Go4R6 North America Cups, or wherever you're from. It doesn't have to be North America. But so this one is July 3rd, so this Sunday that's coming up. You just click on it. It'll bring you to the page. Again, shows you all the rules here, and just really quickly. On the side here where it says check-in, if you haven't checked in, it'll be different for you. But there'll be like 4 options, and you have to go through all 4 of the options. So it'll ask you for, I gotta think now. It'll ask you for what team you're registering with. So you'll have to put your actual team, which there'll be a drop down for it. And I think you also have to switch your settings to show and prove that you're over 18 years of age. And I think once both of those are done, then there's the check-in button. So once you've checked in, which you have to do obviously before Sunday, it shows the start time here, which is this time right here. So right before it starts, you're going to have to log back into the site, and you're going to have to do another check-in, I believe, half an hour before the actual tournament starts, so it throws you in the bracket, because some teams will check in a week ahead of time, but then they don't actually check in on the day, so they can't play because either their members are gone or just whatever. So you're going to have to do 2 check-ins, one in advance and then one 30 minutes before the tournament actually starts. So if you want to see what teams are playing or what teams are registering, you just hit the team section. Now, I already checked us in for this upcoming Sunday, and only our team is here, but that's because it's 9:30 in the morning, and this cup section on the website wasn't actually here yesterday. It was just posted this morning, so that's kind of why I'm the only team here right now. I checked us in because I was doing this video, and I realized it was up. So once you've, done this, checked in, I highly suggest you go to the rules section, because there's a lot of rules. Teams will basically, if you're not following the rules, will just get a free win because they'll just get an admin's help and you'll be kicked out of the tournament. So 4 things. 4 things you're really going to have to look out for is you have to be 18 years of age. If anyone finds out you're not 18, you basically get kicked out of the tournament. You can't do any pro league stuff, which actually requires a passport as well, because if you end up being in the top 2 teams, I believe you actually go to a tournament. So if you're not over 18, you're going to get voted out. Regions. Only people in the US, Canada, and Mexico can compete in North America. So if you're not in these 3, you're going to have to compete for a different section on the ESL page. And then you're going to have to get ESL anti-cheat, which is ESL wire, and then you have to get Moss. Basically, you're going to get Moss, you're going to load it up, you're going to, I'll actually do that for you guys right now, so I can show you. If I even have it. Now I look like an idiot. Downloads, there you go. So you'll upload Moss. Sorry for the wait there. There we go. Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, there's an update. Basically, Moss is going to pop up. You're going to have to click one of the tabs. It'll bring up a whole list of games. Then you're going to have to click R6 as the game. Then you have to hit start on the Moss capture. And what Moss is basically every couple of seconds or every couple of minutes, it just takes a random screenshot of your monitor. It's just so that they know you're not hacking, so that they get the screenshot, whatever. So once Moss is running, then you run ESL wire, and you actually have to start your game through ESL wire. But it has to be after Moss starts, or else the files get corrupted, or they just don't work, whatever. So once your game is done, you close out of Rainbow Six, then you stop Moss, and then you stop ESL wire. Then when you come to the site, which I can't show you right now, but there's going to be the button here for you to submit your scores. After you submit your team's score, it's going to ask for files, and that's where you have to take your Moss file and put it in there. Now, we never originally had to do this, but because so many ESL Pro teams have been kicked out for cheating, Moss is now a requirement, and if any of your files are corrupted or blacked out or anything, you get disqualified. That's that. So yeah, so that's the info on this. Basically, come in here, register, start a team, join a team, I don't know, go to the forums. I don't know how many people use them. I know I don't, but search for a team if you need to. Then come to the North America or whatever you're playing on, PC, Xbox, whatever, and register for the cup. So once you've registered for these cups, basically you win a couple, and depending on your ranking will determine if you're in the next pro league or not. So you have to play in these cups to earn points, and if you're high enough in the point scale, you'll be accepted into the next pro league, which is where you play for 100 grand. So I'm going to see if I can get another piece of info for you guys here. Yeah, there you go. So if you scroll down, these are the prizes weekly. So if you compete and you place first for that week, your team gets 100 Go 4 points, which is what determines if you're in the pro league or not. And your team also gets $100, and that's weekly. Only the number 1 place team gets the $100. So you can go to the current standings, and it'll show all the points for this month, which teams have the points, and which teams are basically competing. So yeah, so basically come here, get points, compete, maybe get some money, maybe get a chance at the $100,000 tournaments. So sorry for the long video. I hope this guy gives you guys some new info, maybe some info you already know, and I'm just rambling on for no reason. But yeah, so I hope you guys make some teams, play. Maybe I play against you. Maybe one day you end up on my team. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon.